this is KCMB-TV covering the 15th annual benefit gala for the Korean Language Foundation. We are delighted to be here today to see how the Korean language really connects people through education, culture, and community. We will begin by speaking first with the leaders, educators, and students who make this mission possible today.
사실 저는 한국에서 25년쯤에 전에 국어 선생님이었고요. 그리고 결혼하고 여기 와서 주말 한국어 교사만 하다가 어떤 아이들이 크고 나서 어느 정도 제 일을 갖고 싶어서 이 프로그램을 알게 되고 코리안 랭귀지 파운데이션 장학생이 돼서 이 자격증을 따고 또 여러 과정을 거쳐서 정규 과목의 풀타임 교사가 된 지 올해가 3년 차입니다. 교과서가 너무 저는 난프라핏 코리안 아이들이기 때문에 100% 잉글리시와 한국어를 섞어서 하거든요. 그런데 교과서가 상대적으로 너무 아이들한테 어려워서 만들어서 해야 되는 경우가 많아서 그게 가장 시간적으로 그다음에 우리가 한국에서 제가 가르쳤던 경험과 여기에 있는 코리안 아메리칸 아이들하고는 다른 사고로 접근해야 되는 경우가 많아서 그런 게 좀 많이 힘들었고 지금 좀 많이 적응된 상황입니다.
학생들이 한국어와 한국 문화를 배우는데 어떤 반응을 보이나요?
엄청나게 익사이티드하고요. 엄청나게 좋아요. 제 한국어 수업에 컬처 수업은 굉장히 빠질 수 없이 중요한 과정인데요. 일단 추석 잔치할 때 추석 전통 게임도 하고 항상 추석 음식 한두 가지씩 먹고요. 예를 들자면 이번 추석 때는 플레이 도루 송편 만들고 먹지는 않고 그다음에 전통 게임, 스퀴드 게임으로 모든 게임을 애들이 알아서 직접 제기 차고 딱지 접어서 놀고 공기놀이 하게 하고 그다음에 우리 같이 제가 한 건 아니고 불고기랑 잡채 주문해서 같이 나눠 먹었는데 애들이 너무너무 좋아했어요. 김밥 만드는 그 수업을 하거든요. 그거 너무 좋아하고 그다음에 설날 잔치하고요. 그다음에 코리안 포크 아트 미나에 대해서 애들이 굉장히 관심을 많이 가져요. 그림이 되게 예쁘잖아요. 그래서 그거 부채 그림 그리는 거 그다음에 이제 그 간단하게 뭐 미나 그림 꽃그림 그리는 거 그다음에 장구놀이 이런 수업 시간에 코리안 컬처 수업을 꼭 하고 있습니다.
미주한국어재단이 교육 활동이나 학교 운영에 어떤 도움을 주었나요?
코리안 랭귀지 파운데이션 미주한국어재단은 사실 뉴욕, 뉴저지에 처음 한국어를 공립학교에 오픈한 단체입니다. 그래서 그 난프라핏 오거니제이션에서 해마다 장학생 선생님들을 뽑아서 스칼러십을 줘요. 그래서 저도 그 사기 장학생이고요. 그 다음에 자격증을 따고 제가 정규 학교에 선생님이 돼서 이제 인터뷰 보는 과정이나 여러 가지 그 커넥션이 다 미주한국어재단을 통해서 연결됩니다. 그리고 수업을 하고 있는 지금 현재도 미주한국어재단 거기 장학생으로서 제 학생들이 또 서포트를 받고 이렇게 에브리 이어 갈라에 초대돼서 스칼러십 받고 미주한국어재단 선생님들 커넥션이 또 다 연결돼서 교과과정 연구도 같이 하고 다 그렇게 되고 있어서 너무 도움이 많이 되죠.
교사로서 한국어, 세계를 잇는 한국 문화라는 주제를 어떻게 느끼시나요?
그러니까 3년 전에 처음 수업을 했을 때보다도 더 많은 한국 문화에 대해서 관심을 많이 갖고 특히 음식, 또 케이팝, 한국에 가는 게 꿈, 또 공부를 열심히 해서 한국 기업에 취업하는 거, 또 이건 되게 재밌는 얘기인데 많은 아이들은 썸걸들은 한국 남자랑 결혼하는 게 꿈인 아이들도 있어요. 그래서 정말 한국어는 세계로 가는 연결되는 문화라고 저는 그렇게 연결 잘 되고 있다고 생각합니다.
공립학교에서는 지금 4년째고요. 차르스쿨에서 좀 일을 했었고 YWCF 쿠인즈에서 한국어 프로그램을 좀 운영했었습니다. 무엇보다도 이 한국어가 너무 우리 학생들한테 생소한 언어라서요. 발음이라든지 어순이라든지 그리고 문화가 너무 틀리기 때문에 아이들을 이해시키고 따라오는 게 아무래도 힘듭니다.
학생들이 한국어와 한국 문화를 배우는데 어떤 반응을 보이나요?
두 가지 측면이 있는데요. 어떤 학생들은 너무 이렇게 호기심이 많아서 질문도 되게 많이 하고 잘 따라오고 또 어떤 학생들은 잘 못 따라오면 뭐 선생님한테 되게 좀 무리하게 할 때도 있고요. 그런 점이 좀 많이 있어요. 저도 여기 장학생으로 들어왔는데요. 제가 다른 ESL 라이선스가 있었는데 이거를 익스텐션해서 한국어 교사가 될 수 있도록 장학금을 주는데 제가 7기로 뽑혔고요. 그래서 우리 선생님들이 한국어 라이선스를 딸 수 있게 저희 재단에서 장학금을 많이 지원해서 그래서 지금 현재 우리 한 40여 명의 선생님들이 계시고요. 교사가 지금 많이 필요한 상황인데 저희 재단이 아주 열심히 교사들을 뽑아서 이렇게 양성하고 있습니다. 또 K-팝 문화가 인기가 너무나 많기 때문에요. 많은 사람들이 이 한국 문화를 통해서 더 언어가 한국어가 많이 전파될 수 있도록 되어가고 있기 때문에 저는 이 주제가 지금 현 시대에 아주 맞다고 생각합니다.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the Korean Language Foundation's 15th fundraising gala. In the last 18 years, the Korean Language Foundation has opened the Korean language classes in 15 elementary, middle, and high schools in New York and New Jersey. There are about 3,800 students studying Korean language. Currently, 1/3 of the learners are of second and third generation heritage, and 2/3 non-Korean heritage. We are proud of our work. In 2010, our first Korean class opened in New Jersey. You shall soon meet one of our recent scholarship winners from Columbia, Ohio. He will graduate in May of 2026, and we will work with him so that he may start teaching in the new school year. As you already know, Korean has become a popular Korean language to study all over the world. As we enter the AI era, the Korean Language Foundation is developing the best curricular and educational method platform around. We are going to make it happen. Korean will be the language that everyone will want to study the most. Once again, I thank you for your participation in this milestone event. Thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and also distinguished guests. Every year, this occasion gives me really pleasure to meet dear friends and who helped us throughout the year, through the years, and talk a little bit about the Korean Language Foundation. Well, I think Mr. Lee, our president, mentioned already a little bit, but it all started 2007, exactly 18 years ago. And there was not a single qualified language teacher for the public school system at that time, Korean language teacher, because it requires state's mandate for graduate school credit. So that's how we started. In a couple of years, we sent 5 Next year, we said 3. The amount of money we can raise is the limit. That's how we started. Now, after 18 years, I'm so happy to report to you that we have over 40 teachers, all certified in New Jersey and New York. And they are all teaching in the public school system, about 35 schools in New Jersey and New York. And particularly, I'm so proud to say that there are 5 or 6 public schools in Bronx area particularly, which I'm worried more than anything else. But now I'm glad to report to you that that's the most exciting area of our Korean Language Foundation system. And I think already I noticed that his welcome speech is too long. Well, I see that, but I'll finish here, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you that we have a special Mr. Dr. Nihat Guvercin, our keynote speaker. So please wait for his keynote speech. Thank you very much.
방금 소개받은 뉴욕 한인회 회장 이명석입니다. 오늘 여기 많은 미국인 귀하신 분들이 오셨는데 아마 한국도 한국말도 다 잘 이해하실 걸로 알고 한국말로 하다가 가끔 영어도 하겠습니다. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to make a speech in front of Korean Language Foundation Gala event. Everyone knows that why we came to this Gala event. What is it? To raise fund for our Korean Language Foundation. Is it true? Yes. Yes. As the president of Korean American Association of Greater New York, we represent 500,000 Koreans. I'm sorry, not 250,000. Yes, and we just have been working together, Korean Language Foundation, and also our KCMB has been running online Korean language schools classes, and we have every year we provide Korean language classes, and we have spaces, and we give kind of a Korean language test space, and we know that the power of a Korean language. We know that Korean K-pop, Korean culture, and Korean drama, everything, the K thing based on Korean language. Even K-pop singers sings in Korean, right? So we know how profound our Korean language and how precious our Korean language is. So today, I know that every Korean and American supporters and sponsors, you have some kind of determination how much you will contribute to our foundation. So even though our KCMB has some little financial difficulty, I brought my envelope check for the symbol. It's a small amount, but would you give a big applause for this envelope? Thank you so much. And I pledge our Korean Language Foundation need more, maybe future young and energetic steps. Our founder and the chairman, Dr. Kim Young-deok, he said his age is 90 years old. Isn't it amazing? Right, let's give him a great applause. So through 18 years, he gave all the energies. And our president, Sung Lee, also he is like 86, 87 years old. So it's amazing. Through their experience, they contributed all the years. But I see we need more energetic young Korean teachers and staffs. So I pledge our KCMB will do something for our Korean Language Foundation. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to meet you. It is with great pleasure that I extend my heartfelt congratulations on the occasion of the fifth fundraising gala of Korea Language Foundation of America. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Chairman Young-Duk Kim, President Sun Gun-Lee, and all those involved for inviting me to this meaningful and distinguished event. I also wish to convey my appreciation to all attendees who share deep affection for the Korean language and who continue to extend generous support to the foundation. I'm especially delighted to welcome Dr. Nihat Guvercin, CEO of iLearn School, and his family, as well as the distinguished principals of American schools, Mr. Kevin Cheney, and Mr. Harun Kalik, and Mr. Giovanni Durant, and Mr. Jacob Rao. It is a true honor to meet all of you on this beautiful evening filled with warmth and friendship. This year, Koreans around the world have felt a profound sense of pride through remarkable achievements, such as the musical Maybe Happy Ending, which won 6 Tony Awards, and the enthusiastic popularity of K-pop Demon Hunters. These accomplishments are a testament to the global influence of Korean cultural content and demonstrate that stories born from Korea continue to get touched to the hearts and minds of audiences worldwide. Thank you. At this meaningful achievement, the efforts of the Korean Language Foundation to promote the Korean language within American public schools are especially praiseworthy. Korean culture is deeply rooted in Hangul. Hangul embodies the spirit and history of the Korean people. Thus, the work of KLF extends far beyond just the dissemination of Hangul. It means a huge contribution to fostering a deeper understanding and willingness of Korean culture and emotion within American society. Furthermore, I highly praise the Foundation's continued dedication to cultivating Korean language teachers for elementary and secondary schools across the United States. I particularly heard that KLF offered this year scholarship to one non-heritage Korean language teacher candidate to prepare him as a Korean language teacher. It was very surprising. I think it is the KLF forward-thinking efforts because as the learning of Korean language will be growing in America society, it is clear that the number of native Korean teachers would not be enough to meet the demand for qualified teachers. So I would also like to express gratitude to all Korean language teachers who are devoted to teaching Hangul in American schools. All of you are growing a lot of American students to the future leaders of America. The students have understood the Korean language and culture. There will be manpower to promote the relationship between two cultures. It is very thrilled to imagine that they will play a role as a bridge between two countries. At this beautiful autumn night, I once again express my deepest appreciation to the Korean Language Foundation of America for hosting. I wish KBRF continued growth and may health, happiness, and peace be with everyone gathered here tonight. Thank you very much.
안녕하세요. Good evening, everyone. It is a true honor to stand before you tonight on behalf of the United States school administrators who participated in this summer's Korea Study Tour, made possible by the Korean Language Foundations and its dedicated leadership. May I respectfully ask the leadership of the Korean Language Foundation to please stand as I call your names so that we may honor and acknowledge your extraordinary dedication. Mr. Park, who is the director of the Korean Language Foundation of New York, will you please stand? Mr. Hong, who is the vice president, Dr. Sun-gun Lee, who is the president, and Ms. Mik-young Cho, the secretary general, could you all stand? And could we give them a tremendous round of applause? Thank you so much. Thank you. You may be seated. It was my first time in Korea, and we can say that with all of our hearts that the experience touched us deeply. From walking the grounds of Gyeongbokgung Palace to wearing the elegant hanbok and visiting students in Chungnam Foreign Language High School, every moment reflected the depth, grace, and warmth of Korean culture. Everywhere we went, we felt harmony, respect, and care for one another, a reflection of Korea's deep cultural roots and inspiring way of life. One lasting impression from the classrooms we visited is how students and teachers collaborated, quietly, thoughtfully, and with mutual respect, honoring each person's contributions and fully engaging in their shared work. There was a rhythm to the learning, a flow in which every voice and effort mattered. That shared understanding of working together toward a common goal captures the essence of Korean culture. And it is exactly what the Korean Language Foundation fosters in education. Progress, whether in the classroom or across a community, comes not from hierarchy or control, but from trust, respect, and a shared purpose. Just last month, I had the honor of welcoming Mr. Park, Mr. Hong, Dr. Lee, and Ms. Cho to Syosset High School, where I serve as principal. We visited our Korean language classroom, led by Chunwa, one of my teachers who's here tonight. Stand up, Chunwa. Thank you, Chunwa. We met one of our newest assistant principals, Dr. Daniel Sam Kim, a proud Korean American and a former student of mine, and one of our senior class presidents who I just met her aunt, her name is Opal, also of Korean descent, who, like me, traveled to Korea this past summer on a teen tour with students from around the world. Those connections between generations, cultures, and hearts remind us that education at its best is not only about learning a language or studying history. It is about understanding people, building community, and honoring shared values. We wish to express our deepest gratitude to the Korean Language Foundation and Mr. Park, Mr. Hong, Dr. Lee, and Ms. Cho for your warmth, generosity, and unwavering belief in the power of cultural exchange. You welcomed us with kindness, guided us with care, and revealed Korea's beauty, not only through its landmarks, but through your hearts. Your vision to bring United States school administrators to Korea was realized far beyond expectations, immersing us in the richness of your nation's history and culture with such love, respect, and joy that we felt truly part of your community. Through your example, you have shown us Korea's enduring spirit and values, leaving an impression that will surely be with us for the rest of our lives. Because of you, experiences like these are possible, and we will carry the lessons and heart of Korea with us forever. 감사합니다. Thank you. And may we continue to learn and inspire one another. Best wishes to all, and I thank you.
네, 안녕하십니까. 존경하는 내외 여러분, 그리고 미주한국어재단 관계자 여러분, 오늘 이 뜻깊은 갈라쇼에 함께 할 수 있게 되어서 매우 영광입니다. 먼저 한국어 교육의 발전과 한국어 정규 교사 양성을 위해서 묵묵히 헌신해 오신 미주한국어재단 모든 관계자분들께 진심으로 깊은 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 오늘 행사는 단순한 축하의 자리가 아니며 우리가 함께 일궈온 한국어 교육의 결실을 확인하고 미래의 희망을 함께 나누는 의미가 있는 자리라고 생각합니다. 언어는 단순한 소통의 도구가 아니고 또 한민족의 역사와 정신 그리고 한국의 혼이 담긴 정체성의 근원입니다. 그런 의미에서 미주한국어재단의 걸어온 길은 한글을 통해서 차세대의 자긍심을 심어준 값지고 위대한 여정이라고 생각합니다. 앞으로도 미주한국어재단 미주한국어재단의 한국어를 세계 속의 정규 과목으로 확장하고 교육 현장에서 열정으로 가르치는 교사들을 길러내면서 미주 사회에서 한국어의 가치와 영향력이 더욱 빛나기를 진심으로 기대합니다. 오늘 이 자리를 준비해 주신 모든 분들께 다시 한번 감사드리면서 미국 한국어재단의 무궁한 발전을 기원합니다. 감사합니다.
안녕하세요. Good evening. Thank you, everyone. Oh, this is too much for me. I can't really even comprehend all these amazing feelings right now. But it's also very hard to speak after a great speaker and podcaster. You steal already some of my speech. So when I asked him, like, hey, you already took my speech, and then he said, we use the same chatbot, so same AI. There is a truth in that. Well, there are still some other people that needs to be recognized, and I want to take my time to call the organizers of this beautiful night. Can you please stand up so that you can be recognized? The organizers of this beautiful gala, please stand up so that you can be recognized. All organizers, please, everyone. Amazing. I do believe also there is one other group that still needs recognition. Those are the teachers, that they teach Korean language, and they are administrators. So if you are a teacher and administrator, please stand up so that you can be recognized as well. Very much appreciated. So my connection to Korean culture, if you do not count, of course, Squid Game, goes back to my daughter's college years. One day she told me that she bought a ticket for a concert. And I said, what? And she said, I'm going to New York for a K-pop concert. And I said, only if I will drive you and then I will pick you up. And that's what happened. I spent 3 hours outside of the stadium in my car. So her experience with K-pop and my experience are quite different. She had a great time. Mine was counting the hours and minutes. But it's amazing. It's remarkable to see the influence of Korean language and Korean culture across the board. Well, this summer I had the privilege to go to Korea with an amazing group of people. Well, quite honestly, I was not on the list first, and I have to tell the truth. My school administrators came to tell me one day, Dr. G, we're going to Korea. And I said, where? They said, yeah, we're going to Korea. Without me? They said, well, we don't believe there is any more space. And I said, how come? Let me try. And I found the resource, our wonderful teacher at Patterson Arts and Science Charter High School, Miss Kim. We reach out to her. Yes, give a round of applause, please. And Miss Kim made the magic, of course, together with the organizers, and I found a spot. Well, we use a lot of AI, and we definitely benefit from AI. And I was kind of thinking maybe I should bring my Meta glasses there so that I can get immediate translations, and I can even look anywhere, and I can see the history and everything. But what truly I understand, and what I believe, that's what we should never forget. Our translator and our also guide at Korea trip, Dr. Kim, was an amazing man, amazing, remarkable person. His passion, his belief, and his empathy, his connection was so special. Yes, let's give another round of applause, please. I said, no AI can do this. Forget about AI. AI is good putting these videos together, but for human connection, we need those guidance. And that was so special. And I have very special moment with him that we did pray together in the morning. I saw him, he was meditating, and I asked him, can I join you? And he kindly advised me, of course. And I said, what you do and how you do? He instructed me. And I saw it is so connected. It is so interconnected. It doesn't matter what you believe or who you believe. That inner connection just felt me at that moment. And I said, Dr. Kim, thank you, and I appreciate. This is the lesson I cannot learn through books or from any documentaries. So there are so many other moments, but tonight is not all about that. So let's talk a little bit about who we are as iLearn Schools before I get into my speech. So please bear with me. You are stuck with me 20 minutes at least. Yeah, it's an amazing organization, and I am proud to be the Chief Executive Officer and the founder. It's truly important to consider helping those who need the most. But tonight I would like to talk a little bit about the importance of culture and building global citizenship. So once again, it's a true honor to join you tonight. And one more time, I want to begin by thanking Korean Language Foundation for organizing this meaningful event and for giving me the opportunity to share my reflections. This past summer, I was fortunate to take part in educational journey to Korea, alongside with other public school administrators from across the United States. It was more than just a trip. It was a deep learning experience about language, culture, and the power of education to bring people together. What stood out to me the most was not a single place or activity, but the sense of connection that grew through shared learning. We discovered how history, tradition, and innovation can exist in harmony, and how education serves as the bridge between them. It reminded me that true understanding begins with curiosity, humility, and respect for other cultures. As educators, we often focus on teaching content and skills, but this experience reinforced a larger truth. Education is about building global awareness and empathy. It's about helping students see beyond their surroundings and understand the value, ideas, and perspectives that shape our shared world. At iLearn Schools, this belief has always guided our mission. We serve a diverse student body, and we see every language, every culture, as an opportunity for learning and connection. Inspired by this experience, we plan to expand our Korean language offerings and strengthen our global learning programs to our students so that they can become not only skilled professionals, but also thoughtful global citizens. Thank you. At the same time, we must prepare them for a world defined by rapid technological change. Artificial intelligence and emerging technologies are transforming every aspect of life, education included. Yet, while technology will continue to evolve, what must remain constant are the values that define us as humans: communication, understanding, and compassion. The future will belong to those who can combine technological fluency and cultural intelligence, individuals who can innovate without losing their sense of humanity. Our responsibility as educators is to prepare students for that balance. So when I think back to my time in Korea, I see it not only a personal experience, but as a symbol of what education can achieve. It showed me that when people from different nations learn together, they begin to shape a shared vision of future, one built in knowledge, respect, and collaboration. That is the world we are planning to create together, a world where learning knows no borders, where languages connects rather than divides, and where technology enhances our humanity instead of replacing it. Thank you to Korean Language Foundation for your leadership in promoting these values, and thank you all for believing, as I do, that education remains our greatest tool for building a better, more connected future. 감사합니다. Thank you. I want to just take one last minute to just give my special appreciation and thank to a very special person, Dr. Kim, that I came to know him through this experience. Such a special human being for me and for the Korean culture language as well. He was actually received his doctorate degree in Turkey back in 50 years ago. It was remarkable. And since 1980s, he did not have a chance to go back to Turkey or did not even have a chance to practice his Turkish language. But when I spoke with him, the quality of the language that he spoke with me just amazed me. And I said, my goodness, who is this gentleman? He knows really eloquently speaking those perfect language. It takes a little time for him to remember the words, but when he remembers, he speaks perfectly. That shows the quality of the personality, but quality of the education, the commitment that he has as well. I think we are lucky to have him. So I said this because, again, it's because of these visionary people we thrive. So if you plan to donate today one, please make it two. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're being so active. Shall we start with you?
I'm very privileged to be given this award. most recipients are from the New Jersey, New York area, but the board decided to make an exception and extension to allow me to receive it, to represent and to support Korean in schools in Ohio. So thank you so much, and go Ohio.
예, 안녕하세요. 저 이렇게 12기 장학생으로 이 자리에 설 수 있게 해주셔서 감사합니다. 열심히 하겠습니다.
저는 12기 장학생으로 뽑힌 오은주입니다. My name is Unju Grace O. I'm so honored to be here with you tonight. So, it is truly inspired to be surrounded by so amazing educators and leaders who care about language, culture, and our students. I've always believed that language is so important and language connects people. It helps us understand each other and it builds bridge among communities. So thank you for, so I want to be a very great Korean language teacher and to support our wonderful work for my foundation. Thank you for welcoming me so warmly, and I'm really looking forward to celebrate with you tonight. Thank you. 감사합니다.
I just want to take this opportunity to say how proud we are of having Ms. Chow joining our school. It's an honor to bring you greetings on behalf of the dynamic principal of our school.
Said it all. This is who we are. We have great teachers and talented. So I'm so proud of us. So thank you so much.
It's not planned. This will be first friend to me. Okay. Every year I do the same things. Why this year? All right.
I want him to share the proud moment, right?
Yes, I'm very proud. She's very talented and respectful, and I'm very proud of her.
So let's get right to the question. So Scarlett, I was struck by your perseverance in studying a new language, which you described as challenging but fun. You wrote that you power through, imagining a machine, and you feel a small victory every time when a new word is learned. So can you tell us more about your experience?
When I first started learning Korean, it was a bit of a challenging because it's so different from English. But I went home, I studied hard, and then when I actually got it and I learned new words and letters, it made me so happy, and I was like, oh my God, I can do this. I can learn a new language, and it made me so proud of myself that I learned a new language.
Thank you. So you said you were impressed by King Sejong's creation of Hangul. Can you elaborate that?
So King Sejong created Korean letters because Korean people did not have their own letters. They had to borrow from China. So it made me inspired that he created his own letters, but they're not just for educated or rich people. They're for everyone so that they can express themselves and show who they truly are.
I like that. So So the commonality I saw between you and Addison, who is going to, has he arrived yet or she, Ms. Check, is that both of you are touched by what Addison called honorifics, and you called it speech levels, filled with kindness, respect, and always be mindful of others. What do you do to remember when to use the appropriate speech level?
What I do to remember to use the appropriate speech level is when you're talking to your elders, you use a more respectful tone. And when you're talking to your friends or like a child, you use a more casual tone. So when talking to elders, you show more respect.
So it's obvious that you like learning about Korean cultures. Would you illustrate some of them for us?
Yes. So learning about Korean culture, I love how they show so much respect to family and friends and how they honor their family and friends. Because I love to honor my family and my friends especially. And I just love how I can connect with that and how they honor their friends and they're so lovable and respectful.
This certificate is presented to Scarlett Soto, Vista Academy Middle School. Congratulations. Being in Korean class fulfilled one of my dreams that I thought I would never achieve soon. And then she said, I met the best teacher that could exist. She said that she's an anxious person, but it is Miss Kim that helped her to overcome all that. So let's have her tell us rather than me talking. Would you like to say anything about your teacher or your class?
Miss Kim, thank you for everything. You're the best teacher ever, and you helped me a lot through a lot of things that I went into. Your classroom feels like a safe place for me, and thank you for everything. We love you so much.
So what did he do that moved me very deeply? So through his Korean class, Jotham learned a valuable lessons in self-reliance, perseverance, teamwork, and the importance of stepping outside his comfort zone. So, and you also praised your teacher. So would you like to say a little bit more about your teacher?
So basically, I've never been one to say that I'm not going to say that I'm a shy person. I'm not a very shy person. But when it comes to new things, maybe I'm not the only one, but I get a little bit anxious. I get like, I'm already so good at this thing. Why would I want to just like ruin it for me? Like I already have a perfect streak, so what's the point, right? But the day I walked into Miss Kim's classroom, I felt nervous. And to some people that might seem like, oh, he's just nervous, it's whatever, like he'll get used to it, right? But no, I felt like nervous, I was scared. And I wasn't scared because, oh, it's a new teacher, something new. It was because I have such a deep respect for other cultures. Coming from an African household, I didn't really get to, I wasn't that exposed to other people growing up. So when I realized, oh, there's so much more out there, there's so much more that I could explore, there's so much more that I could learn, I was so excited, but at the same time, I didn't want to disappoint anybody, right? So I step inside, I'm ready to learn, but I'm also like, am I gonna do good at this? And I look at Miss Kim. Guys, when I tell you Miss Kim is one of the best teachers that I have ever seen. She was so excited and ready to teach on the first day. And my mom's a teacher. Teaching is a very hard job. And for all the teachers out there in this room right now, I shout you out. You guys are
Listen, everybody, I'm supposed to be the MC. You want to take over my job? Next year, he'll be the MC.
I don't want to take up all the time because there's beautiful food over there, you know. But yeah, Miss Kim, she's always ready, always prepared, and some days aren't always going to be the best, right? But she has taught me so much, and not letting those days get to you, because there's always something to look forward to. There's always tomorrow. So even if today wasn't a good day, even if you feel like you didn't try your best today, you can always do better tomorrow. Thank you.
so much for sharing your thoughts with us today. Listening to your stories remind us how a language can connect hearts, generations, and cultures. The Korean Language Foundation has not only taught a language, but also built bridges of understanding and pride within our community. As we look ahead, may this foundation continue to inspire future generations, expanding Korean language education, supporting teachers and students, uniting people through the beauty of culture and communication. KCMB is proud to walk with you on this journey where the Korean language truly connects the world. This was KCMB-TV reporter Yejin Nah and Lydia Lee.